بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على من أرسل رحمة للعالمين محمد خير البرية أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Noura from College of Engineer and I'm the host of today's 4th NU Research Day. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to commence proceeding, please switch off your mobile phone. In the unlikely event of emergency evacuation, all guests are requested to assemble at assembly point. The safety staff will guide you on duty. Please switch off your mobile phone. In the unlikely event of emergency evacuation, now, please rise for the national anthem. The safety staff will guide you on duty. Please be seated. Your Excellency, Dr. Abdullah bin Ali Al-Amri, Chairman of Environment Authorities, honorable members of POD and POT, Vice Chancellor, esteemed guests, ladies, gentlemen, staff and students, welcome to the 4th NU Research Day. We are highly honored to welcome you all to NU Research Day. We begin our event with a recitation from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي
Sadaqallahu al-Azim. NU is committed to building a communication platform between faculty, departments, and college to discuss the importance of research opportunities, ideas, and innovation. Therefore, NU Research Day is not merely a day to showcase the work we have done over the past month, but it's a reminder of the critical roles that research play in shaping our society, advancing knowledge, and solving the most pressing challenge of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to stand before you today on the remarkable occasion of the 4th NU Research Day. Honorable Dr. Ali Al-Baymani, our Vice Chancellor, is a notable researcher and it's well known globally for his outstanding leadership in the higher education sector. I'm pleased to invite Dr. Ali Al-Baymani to give a welcome address.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Your Excellency, Dr. Abdullah bin Ali Al-Amri, Chairman of Environment Authority, dignitaries, guests from industries, other organizations, staff and students of National University of Science and Technology. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this special day, NU Research Day, an event that celebrates curiosity, innovation, and pursuit of knowledge. Today, we gather to recognize the remarkable research contribution of our students and our faculty and staff of National University of Science and Technology. We believe that research is the bedrock of the progress. Any progress in the world, in the country, in the society, research is the bedrock. It is through research that we find solutions for every challenges that we have. To the world's most pressing challenges, you find solution through research, be it in the field of environment, engineering, science, medicine, machine learning, and technology. We believe that collaborative research can become a prime driver of our excellence agenda. And I am enthusiastic to know that National University of Science and Technology has introduced an international joint research program to support this idea. Further, National University established a strong partnership with prominent industries and educational organizations such as environmental authorities, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Higher Education, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources, OQGN, ASIAD, IIT Bombay in the year 2023-2024. Our research expenditures of this year have grown by 50% of the previous years. 2023 has marked a significant increase of 112% in external research funds from MOHRI and other ministries and other industries, as well as internally. The Board of Directors, Board of Trustees have supported a research development at National University of Science and Technology. So I'm pleased to announce that university has secured also two important strategic research projects supported by the Ministry of Transport, Communication and Information and also the Environment Authority that we have signed the other day, and together with the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation. The International Conference Advanced Technology of AI and Cybersecurity, organized in April and May of this year, 2024, was a great success. And let me acknowledge the efforts of the team at the National University led by Dr. Suresh Manek in organizing the conference, which was attended by national and international speakers. NU will continue to promote such important conference in future that has specific significance to Oman, or significance to Oman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a significant day for all of us. It highlights our commitment and productivity in research and innovation, which could contribute to the prosperity and social and economical development of Oman. On behalf of National University, I have the extreme honor to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Abdullah bin Ali Al-Amri, Chairman of the Environment Authority. We are grateful to have him here today, accepting our invitation in spite of his busy schedule. It is a true pleasure for me to welcome you, Your Excellency. Yeah. I would like to take this moment to express my deepest gratitude to the esteemed keynote speakers that we have them today here, honored guests from academia, industry, staff, students, and participants who have made this event possible. Once again, welcome and thank you all for being here today on Research Day 2024. Let's make this day one to remember. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Ali Al-Baymani. Captain Khalil Al-Houthi, the Vice President of the Marine at Asyad Shipping Company. He is responsible for the safe operation of the company's ships, including safety and quality, maintenance and training aspects. Additionally, he is implement all the industrial compliance and regulatory requirements. Before joining Asyad, he was a naval officer at the Royal Navy of Oman. It's my pleasure to invite Captain Khalil to give the keynote address.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, researchers and students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a great honor to stand before you today on this special occasion of the 4th Research Day. Today we come together, and I am taking quote from Dr. Ali, to celebrate the pursuit of knowledge, curiosity, and innovation. These are the building blocks of a better future. I would like to thank the National University of Science and Technology for inviting me to speak here, and I commend all of you for your dedication in advancing research and science. As someone deeply rooted in the maritime sector, I am excited to speak today about a topic very close to my heart: the role of maritime research and its growing importance to Oman, the region, and beyond. Oman, as well known, has been a seafaring nation for many years, for many decades and centuries. Is strategically located at the crossroads of international trade. Our country claims over 3,000 kilometers of coastline, making the maritime industry a key pillar for our economy. Maritime transports alone facilitates about 90% of global trade. And Oman, positioned at the mouth of Oman Sea, the Arabian Sea, very connected to the Indian Ocean, and vital shipping lanes like the Strait of Hormuz, places us in a unique position to play a central role in the global shipping and logistics. Last year, for example, Oman ports handled about 30 billion Omani riyals worth of cargo, contributing to the country's goal of becoming a logistical hub under the Oman Vision 2040. However, remaining competitive in a rapidly evolving maritime landscape requires more than just geographic advantage. It requires innovation driven by research. Research in maritime enables us to improve port efficiency, optimizes shipping routes, and develop sustainable maritime practices, from exploring ways to reduce fuel consumption in ships to improving port logistics. Research is the key to ensuring that Oman remains a leader in global trade. However, as we pursue growth, we must also recognize our responsibility to protect the environment. The maritime industry accounts for about 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And if left unchecked, maritime emissions could rise by 50% in 2050. Reducing these emissions is not only a global necessity, but also an opportunity for Oman to lead the way in green shipping. Oman has become a hub for green ports, ports powered by renewable energy, with smart technologies that minimize waste and emission. For instance, Omani Ports has already taken steps in this direction by committing to green hydrogen projects. ASIAD also has completed few projects with the aim to reduce CO2 emissions by 2% on a yearly basis. As we speak now, this week, a ship is being fitted with rotor sails using wind to generate power. Research can drive further innovations like the development of hydrogen-powered vessels, carbon-neutral logistics solution, or the use of biofuels. All these are led by research, came up with an idea only. Beyond emissions, maritime research plays a crucial role in the conservation of marine ecosystems. Oman's rich biodiversity from turtle nesting sanctuaries, which I was lucky to visit last weekend, to coral reefs, to fish stocks, is under threat from pollution and climate change. Research into sustainable fishing practices and marine conservation technologies will be key to protecting our waters and securing food resources for future generations. Looking forward, technological advancements will be the cornerstone of maritime innovation. By 2030, it is estimated that autonomous shipping could reduce the cost of operating ships by at least 22%, thanks to innovation in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Autonomous vessels and AI-based systems will not only optimize routes and reduce human error, but also help us achieve more sustainable practices by lowering fuel consumption. Data analytics and digitalization are already transforming port management. With advanced technologies like digital twins, we can simulate and optimize port operations in real time, reducing congestions and improving efficiency. In Oman, integrating these technologies will be critical as we aim to boost the capacity of our ports and improve the overall logistics network, and ultimately increase the economy. This is an exciting area for researchers, whether you are studying AI, data science, or engineering. The maritime sector offers limitless opportunities to innovate. Universities like this one can lead the way by collaborating with industry and international partners to develop cutting-edge solutions. And I was happy to hear Dr. Ali talking about these collaborations. Oman Vision 2040 sets a clear path for economic diversification, with logistics and international cooperation playing a crucial role. Research in maritime can be the engine that drives this vision forward. By investing in smart, sustainable port infrastructure and promoting research into shipping technology, Oman can become a global leader in the maritime sector. For example, the Oman's logistics strategy aims to increase the contribution of the logistics sector into the GDP to 14 billion Omani riyals by 2040, and creating about 300,000 jobs. R&D is essential to achieving this. By enhancing the operational efficiency of our ports and adopting eco-friendly technologies, we can attract more global trade and create jobs, all while protecting our environment. To the students and young researchers here today, I encourage you to seriously consider the research in maritime as an exciting and impactful field. This sector isn't just about ships and ports, it's about tackling some of the world's most pressing challenges, from climate change to global supply chain disruptions. And you all know we have had our share of cyclones and geopolitical issues around us. The maritime sector is evolving, and there is immense potential for innovation, whether in the clean energy, marine biology, or digital logistics. By focusing on interdisciplinary research, You can help solve real problems and contribute to a more sustainable future for Oman and the world. Whether you are interested in engineering, environmental science, or data analytics, the maritime industry needs your ideas, skills, and overall the passion. In closing, the maritime industry presents Oman with a unique opportunity to honor our heritage as a seafaring nation while leading the charge into a sustainable future. The research conducted at institutions like this one is essential for ensuring that Oman remains competitive in the global economy and resilient in the face of political and environmental challenges. I personally wish to see more and more R&D departments in companies like ours and more collaboration between industry and academia. This event is a real testament that we are on the right course. So, collaboration is the key. Let us remember, Dr. Ali was mentioning how much the university has spent. Money spent in research is not cost, rather it is investment. As researchers, you have the power to shape the future. I encourage you to approach your work with curiosity and determination, and be patient, knowing that innovations you develop today will create a lasting impact on tomorrow. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Captain Khalil. Dr. Fahd Zidgali is currently the Dean of Oman College of Health Science and previously Director of Studies and Research at the Ministry of Health in Oman. He has 20 years of experience in academia and research at SQU. Currently, Dr. Fahd is involved in national health research that governs clinical trials, health policies research, and national surveys. Let me welcome Dr. Fahd Zidgali to give a keynote address.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Your Excellency, dear Dr. Ali, thank you, and dear faculty, thank you for inviting me here today. And I think what I'm going to talk about is, we talked about data and data analytics, and we talked about research, but what I'm going to talk about is the direction, where we're going to set our research toward. We have money, we have everything, and as Captain Khalil said, research is an investment. I mean, whatever cost of money we have, but my talk will be more about where to invest this money toward. And that's what I'm going to talk about is the research priority. So I will talk about the experience we have here in Oman, how we set our research priority in the field of health, and then I will talk about GCC because I'm also part of a committee in the Health Council, GCC Health Council. So when you look about Oman Vision 2040, it's actually a plan. It's a social and economical plan. It's a plan for development. It's a plan for progression. And we know there are 4 pillars in our Oman Vision. One pillar is mainly talking about our society. We need to have a society that knows about its identity, a well-being society. And also there is the governments, our agencies and the governments, and this is one of the pillars very important. Captain Khalil and Dr. Ali also mentioned about our economy. We should have a diversification in our economy. And the last and also very important pillar is the environment. So these are the mere 4 pillars of Oman Vision. And based on this vision, we have a lot of priorities. And so we have a priority, that's number 1 in the red. You see, it's focused more into health and education and citizenship and well-being. So that's basically tackling about our society. And then we have about economy, we have environment, and also governments. And if you see where research can be applied to all of them. Whether you are in engineering, whether you are doing research in economy, you're doing research in medicine, or you're doing research in health or in environment, it's all research you can apply it in all these national priorities. To set a strategy in towards research, I think we should talk about more of a knowledge-based society. So knowledge is very important, and we mentioned the importance of data. Even if you're working in the environment, whether you're working in maritime or you're working in health, without data, you cannot set your direction. So to have this health in society and also to set priorities direction, I think we need this kind of data. Without data, you don't know. Otherwise, you just sits a group of people and you just think about what interests you, but it's not based on actual problem and actual data that we have in it. So in Oman, when we wanted to set in the ministry, like we wanted to know what are the research topic, where we should put money on. We actually consulted WHO, and WHO has a lot of guidelines, and this is actually a call for all the faculty here. There are some documents and guidelines. Basically, it helps you how to set priorities. And this can be applied to all the fields, not only in health. You can do it in engineering, you can do it in economy, you can do it in environment. And these are a very nice document that actually we used here in Oman. And also, when you talk in GCC, we also use the same document and later on, I give you an example that we have one exercise in November that we're gonna do it. And when it comes to Minister of Health, Minister of Health has a lot of data. Every year, there is an annual statistical book. And every 5 years, we do a national survey, where we're actually having one in November, that we go across Oman, we measure in a community, not in a hospital-based system, because most of the annual health report, it comes from the data that we get from the health centers and from the hospital. But they are not community-based, because we know there are some people who have the disease that they have not gone to the hospital, like hypertension, diabetic, which are not recognized. And we use this DALI, which is a very important tool. It's a score. It's a disability-adjusted life year, because some of the disease, you cannot, when somebody gets it, he does not die immediately. It's a chronic disease. For example, suicide is immediate death. But if you take diabetes, you can live for 40 years. But that costs the government. That caused a problem for our economy. So that's why we use this score, because it combines both. Combines the mortality, the death, and it also combines how many years the individual lives with the disease. So we call it the disability-adjusted life score. I'm showing you the latest results for Oman. So this is from the Global Burden of Disease profile. And this is actually we feed the data to this international organization, IHME, International Institute of Health Evaluation Metrics, IHME. It's University of Washington, but it actually collects from everywhere. And we are a collaborator with the University of Washington. So this was the data in 2021 data. This is the latest one. And you can see the top one in Oman as a rank in DALI. It comes with respiratory infection. It was because of COVID, because the data was for 2020. So most of every country has COVID was #1 burden. But if you look at the other list, the blue one are the metabolic diseases. And you can see these are the major burden here in Oman. Cardiovascular disease is a major burden. And to be your surprise, the next one is the mental disorder, where if you go in 1990, mental disorder were in the bottom, like in #6. Now mental disorder is becoming a recognized problem now in the country. And transport injuries, like road traffic, it was in the top, but now it's going down because so many measurements. The road traffic, I think you cannot speed too much, but it's still there. And then you see musculoskeletal disorder. We're talking about back pain and neck pain. So these are actually based on actual data, and that's what we talk. And people talk about diabetes and cancer. Still, our burden is mainly on cardiovascular disease and mental health disorder. Now, if you divide them into metabolic, behavioral, and environmental factor, when you talk about environment, we're talking about air pollution. And you can see people don't put attention toward environment. Actually, environment has a major effect on health. And recent data on cardiovascular disease, on mental health, air quality, water quality, they are very important factors in environment. And if you see in Oman and compared to the GCC and other neighboring countries here, you can see majority of our burden is come from metabolic disease, but also behavioral risk factors and also environmental risk factor. It's not like small. It has a big chunk of contribution to burdens of disease. And same applies to all the other countries, UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, almost similar. And that's why we worked with the environmental authorities. We trying to improve this. I mean, it could be basically because there is a problem with our data. And I think Environmental Authority now, they have this electronic noses around Oman. This actually measure the air quality now. We did not have air quality measurement in every region. So I think will be improved, and hopefully to get a better data and toward this. So when it comes to risk factors, so not disease, I'm talking about risk factor that actually contributes to our burden. You can see obesity is coming in the top. Obesity is a major problem. 60% of Omanis, two-thirds, يعني هنتكلم عن ثلثين, are either obese or overweight. So if you have 100 people in this hall, 60 of you are either obese and overweight, and it's actually becoming a problem. And we recognize this, and especially in women. I'm not talking about Muscat region. I'm talking about, when I talk about data, I talk about whole of Oman. People before south of Oman have more obesity rate. I can tell you also Dhofar, Al-Dhahira region also high obesity rate. Musandamats also have high obesity rate. But, and these are actually issues that we need to tackle. High blood pressure is a common problem. I think almost 48% of Omanis, or beyond 40% have high hypertension. Diabetes is a risk factor. And then you can see air pollution, environmental factors are very important. That comes as a risk factor. So this is actually what we did in Oman. We actually use every year, we have our priority setting. And we actually, when it comes to research, we liaise with the Minister of Higher Education for a strategic project. Remember, this year was a call for mental health. And I think some of the applicants from National University has applied. And Dr. Khalid, you are in the committee, try to help them. So then we were asked by the Gulf Health Council, Majlis Saha Al-Khaliji, trying to set a priority for research in health, but as a region, not as a country-wise. So and there is actually a council called the Gulf Center for Disease Prevention and Control. I'm actually a member with this, and we have around 3-4 people from Oman part of this team. And we meet almost 4 times a year. So, and we have done this exercise. And we use the WHO profile, and there is a technique that actually I invite every faculty to actually read about it. It's called the Delphi technique. You use Delphi technique it's a process gathering a panel of experts, and you do a lot of rounds of questions to make certain business decision or solve organizational problem. So clinicians, when they make guidelines for treating diabetes, we make a guideline to treating a cancer, they use Delphi techniques. Let's say you're an engineer, you want, for example, maritime, you want to set research strategy or guideline or priority for research in maritime, you can do Delphi technique. And I can give you an example that in next month in November, there is one problem in Oman we're trying to tackle, and I will give you the example. So this is the Delphi technique, so please do not share that because we are trying to publish this with the Gulf Council. So this is actually what we did. We use Delphi technique with basically a set of rounds. You meet with the experts, so you call expert in one room like this, and you have a discussion and then you set like a categories. And then you make like a questionnaire that to set, it's basically a kind of a qualitative research, but it's a very important Delphi technique, and I think I will be very happy to help you if you want to have a workshop on how to set this. So in the Gulf CDC, we divided our category into communicable disease. We're talking about TB, dengue fever is actually common in Oman, but is it really a problem in the GCC whole country? So those kind of topics we discussed. Non-communicable disease, which is also a major problem in GCC, risk factor, and also environmental factors. And we brought a process, and we actually have set so many, like a panel, and the report will be published soon. Sorry, I cannot share it, but I did not have permission from the Gulf Council to share it. But actually, it's more about interventional studies. We need a lot of interventional studies here, and that's actually one of the key messages that we got in all of this risk factor. So it's a policy-based research, and just give you an example. This is, for example, one of them. They try to identify research priority for type 2 diabetes and cardiometabolic risk. I think this was in Spain. And they use Delphi method. And in Oman, next month in November, we have what's called the antimicrobial research. In Oman, we have a lot of, the antimicrobial resistance is an important topic. And I think there are one disease, if I say is very important, is the TB. Currently, we have medication for TB, but there is a high resistant cases are coming. When you have resistant case in TB, السل الرئوي بينتشر كل مكان في العالم. So it's a very important topic, and the whole UN recognizing it and WHO recognize that. So when it comes to Oman, we get a lot of antibiotics, whether in government hospital or even private. And in private, they usually prescribe more. So we try to tackle this issue and try to understand problem. And then this task came to us. It was me, and I'm the chair of this committee. And they asked us, okay, Fahad, how can we shape priorities? What are the domains of antimicrobial resistance? Like we put guidelines, we put like a strategy. So that's why we said this, and so we have the second round. That will be in November. I think everyone will be invited. It's the Antimicrobial Resistant Week, Awareness Week by WHO. It will be the beginning of November month. We'll call all the experts, because antibiotic is not only for, we don't use it only for human, we also use it for fish and also animals. So Minister of Agriculture will be also involved, pharmaceutical industries, governmental hospital, private hospital, all of them will be in one room to discuss the problem. And we are using again the Delphi method to set our priority. I was asked to give a short talk, so I hope I was on time. So thank you very much. If you have any question, please, you know how to reach me. I mean, I'm a friend of everyone now. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fahad. Now, let us see a short presentation on research at NU.
Where innovation meets necessity, the brilliant minds at National University's colleges, from engineering, pharmacy, medicine, advanced technology, and maritime engineering, are pushing the boundaries of knowledge through government-funded research projects. With 20 core research groups, NU has expertise covering a range of cutting-edge research capabilities. Join us as we embark on this journey of discovery, enhanced by diverse perspectives and driven by a commitment to excellence. See for yourself the profound impact our research can make. Over the years, NU has built an impressive 269 funded research projects with a total investment of over 1.9 million Omani Rial. Our research efforts are reflected in more than 4,000 publications, including 1,300 Scopus Index papers. We've been recognized with 33 patents, 80 research awards and honors, and have established 30 MOUs, along with 4 research centers and 11 dedicated research labs. Together, these achievements highlight our commitment to advancing knowledge and driving innovation. We are proud to mention that NU has been awarded 2 strategic research projects initiated by the Ministry of Transport, Communication and Information Technology and the Environment Authority of Oman and Moheri. National University hosted the first international conference on advanced technology named ICAT. The conference focused on the application of AI and cyber solutions for sustainability in engineering and healthcare. It featured 11 keynote speeches and over 80 presentations of technical papers from more than 15 countries worldwide. More than 10 faculty and students have been recognized globally for their outstanding research contribution. That includes Global Win Innovation, the Moheri Upgrade Award, and the Award for Scientific Research. Our 4 researchers are listed in the top 2% of academically cited researchers by Stanford University this year. In 2023 and 2024, NU received 57 funded projects worth over 397,000 Omani Rial and published over 160 Scopus Index publications. This includes funding of over 300,000 Omani Rial from the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation. NU research has impacted advancement in international ranking and accolades. This includes the Arab University ranking and the Arab QS ranking and many others. This year, NU won prestigious awards at GEDx 2024 for the Best Student Innovation and the Best of the Best Higher Education Institutions. At the College of Medicine and Health Sciences at National University, we are proud to present an innovative research project. This project, funded through the International Joint Research Grant Program, addresses the pressing global issue of antimicrobial resistance. Our researchers are working to unlock the potential of Thymus syriacus essential oil, focusing on its powerful antimicrobial properties against multi-drug resistant bacteria and fungi. By developing cutting-edge delivery systems such as liposomes and biodegradable microneedles, we aim to create more effective and targeted treatments for resistant infections, both in the lab and in clinical settings. Thymus syriacus essential oil has demonstrated remarkable success in inhibiting and eradicating resistant bacteria and fungi. The next phase will focus on refining these delivery systems, offering a new hope in the global fight against antimicrobial resistance. At the College of Pharmacy, our researchers are making strides in cancer treatment innovation. This project is funded by the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation. Our research focuses on developing a nanophytosome formulation that combines resveratrol boswellic acid with quercetin as a bioenhancer. The team is optimizing the in vitro characteristics of this formulation to improve therapeutic efficacy, with the goal of providing a more effective and safer approach to colon cancer treatment. Key features of this project include an innovative dual phytochemical combination designed to overcome traditional challenges in drug delivery. By enhancing the bioavailability of these natural compounds, our research offers new hope in cancer management. The results of this study demonstrate improved efficacy in combating colon cancer cells, offering a strong foundation for developing enhanced treatment options. This breakthrough not only supports effective cancer therapies, but also contributes to affordable healthcare solutions for Oman and the region. Funded under a strategic research program by Matsit, NU, and Mohari, the College of Engineering is investigating how cutting-edge AI technologies can transform the educational landscape. Our team is developing personalized learning systems that leverage machine learning and natural language processing to tailor educational content to the needs of individual students. The key features of this project include a PDF-based question answering system, speech-to-text summarization, and automatic MCQ generation based on student-selected complexity levels. Our research has shown great potential to revolutionize education by offering a personalized and scalable system. By analyzing student performance trends using advanced AI techniques, we can predict academic outcomes and optimize learning experiences for each student, driving better educational achievements across the board. Funded by Mohari under the GRG scheme, researchers at the International Maritime College Oman are exploring innovative solutions to the petrochemical industry. The primary focus of this research is to develop and fabricate a nanocomposite mixed matrix membrane using both the casting method and advanced 3D printing technology. The team is investigating the separation performance of these membranes while studying their long-term performance and stability. Key features of this project include successful 3D printing of a gas separation membrane and thorough membrane characterization, which confirmed its suitability for gas permeation applications. This project paves the way for improving industrial performance, aligning with Oman's 2040 vision to enhance local petroleum and petrochemical capabilities. The innovative technology developed in this study offers promising potential for reducing costs and environmental impacts in oil and gas production, setting the stage for future advancements in the field. We are driving advancements in renewable energy technology at the College of Engineering. Funded by the National University Research Grant, we aim to enhance the efficiency and reliability of wind turbines by integrating advanced AI technologies. Our team has designed and fabricated a specialized wind turbine test rig for experimentation under various conditions. Using piezoelectric accelerometers and a DAQ system paired with LabVIEW software, we can capture both faulty and healthy vibration signals, then analyze those signals using advanced techniques. Key features include the development of a generative adversarial network and the application of time-frequency images. Our innovative approach enables more accurate detection of faults in turbine gearboxes and blades. This research presents a cutting-edge AI framework for diagnosing faults in wind turbine components under noisy data conditions. By applying these advanced techniques, the study provides a foundation for more efficient and accurate fault diagnosis in rotary equipment, offering significant potential for improving wind turbine performance and reducing downtime. At the International Maritime College Oman, we are advancing sustainability with our project funded by Moheri. Our research focuses on converting biomass waste into valuable activated carbon. The project aims to optimize the production process of activated carbon to characterize its physical and chemical properties and evaluate its absorption performance for water and wastewater treatment. Key features include the use of thermal decomposition to transform sewage sludge into activated carbon that has enhanced porosity and absorption capacity. This activated carbon holds potential for water purification, air filtration, and even energy storage applications. The research shows significant potential for converting waste into a valuable product that supports sustainability goals. The produced activated carbon is effective for various environmental applications, offering promising market opportunities. By partnering with waste management companies, the project ensures a sustainable supply of raw materials, contributing to Oman's circular economy and environmental protection initiatives. Every great discovery begins with a spark of curiosity. At National University, we take pride in our growing success in research excellence. Immerse yourself in our research initiatives and see how it can elevate your mission.
I would like to request Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost be present on stage to give away awards and prizes. We have the pleasure of announcing the prizes and souvenirs for the best researcher presentations. I would like to request Professor Dr. Sudhir to call up the winners.
Your Excellency, Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, distinguished guest, my dear friends and colleagues, Assalamu alaikum, Sabah al-Khair. On behalf of the organizing committee and on behalf of the jury members, I'm here to read out the winners of the best project, the best research presentation contest that we held yesterday and day before yesterday. I will start with the college, International Maritime College Oman. The best staff winner is Dr. Captain Arife Tiksan. Please come forward. From the student category, Ms. Manar Al-Athar and her team, joined by Ms. Anfal. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. From the College of Medicine and Health Science, may I now call upon the staff category winner, Professor Najam Siddiqui. From the student category, Mr. Mohammad Mirza Madan. The winners from the School of Foundation, from the staff category, Dr. Sara Muhammad Al-Kushkule. Moving on to College of Engineering, from the staff category, may I now call upon the winner. There are two winners in this category in the staff. The winner, Ms. Noura Al-Balushi. And the second winner, Dr. Damasa. On the student category, we have a team led by Ms. Malak Al-Mazrui and her colleagues. Could you please come forward and take the certificates and momentum? And the second winner in the student category is Ms. Fadwa Al-Gilani and team. Could you please come forward? Last but not the least, the winner from College of Pharmacy, Dr. Muhammad Abubakar Al-Ghazali, staff category. And in student category, Ms. Rawan and her team. Thank you one and all.
We wish to recognize our faculty with the Mons Scopus Index paper published in the year 2023. This time, the prize goes to Dr. Dana Lakshmi from College of Pharmacy. It's our honor to mention the 4 NU researchers has been included in the Elsevier database citation, enabling them to reach the world top 2% scientists in relevant field for year 2023. As listed by Stanford University scientists, NU is highly proud of recognizing their achievements. May I call Dr. Shah Alam Khan, Dr. Muhammad Hafz al-Rahman, Dr. Akhtar Muhammad Juwaid, and Dr. Jafar Sadiq Basha to the stage for receiving the memento. On behalf of NU, may I now request His Excellency and Dr. Albi Mani to present a memento to our keynote speakers. Now, I will call upon Captain Khalil Al-Houthi to the stage. May I now call Dr. Fahd Zidgali to receive the memento. Thank you, Captain Khalil and Dr. Fahd. On behalf of NU, may I now request Dr. Ali Al-Baymani to present the memento to His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Ali Al-Amri, our chief guest. Thank you, Your Excellencies. I now invite Dr. Salim Al-Haremi, Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost at the National University of Science and Technology, to give a vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Distinguished Chief Guest and Patron, Your Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Ali Al-Amri, Chairman of Environment Authority, members of BOD and BOT, Dr. Ali Al-Baymani, Vice Chancellor, University executives and deans, distinguished guests, staff, and students. On behalf of the National University, I am honored to express a heartfelt thanks. As an institution, we are committed to excellence in research. We invest in building research capacity and infrastructure to improve our research productivity. Research Day is an important occasion for us to encourage and foster research from various colleges and departments of NU. We see these days as a celebration of current research and spark of future innovation and academic growth. First and foremost, I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. Abdullah bin Ali Al-Amri, Chairman of Environment Authority, for gracing this occasion. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for taking your valuable time to support us. I would also like to extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Ali Al-Baymani, our Vice Chancellor, for his unwavering support and leadership in promoting a culture of research and innovation in our institution. I appreciate the presence of our honored guests from academia and industry who join us today. We appreciate the constant encouragement and efforts of deans and faculty in fostering research. Thank you for being the driving force behind the success of this event and the research initiatives at NU. A special thanks to our keynote speakers for sharing their knowledge and insight with us today. We are privileged to have learned from your experience. I would like to recognize the hard work of the organizing committee who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that this research day was seamlessly executed. I want to thank our industry, community partners, and various ministries for their support. A special thank you to Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation for backing our research efforts. Lastly, a big thank you to our enthusiastic students and participants for showcasing their amazing research project and contribution. Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the dignitaries, participants, and attendants for making this Research Day a memorable and inspiring event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Salim. With a warm welcome, we request our chief guest, NU executives, and a guest to inaugurate the research exhibition. We invite you to join us for the refreshment after the visit to the research exhibition. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.